See, so anyway, guys, I just woke up and I just want to practice my communicational skills all day long. So, since I'm actually practicing my communicational skills, I have to do some work. I have to do some work around my life over here. I have to make sure that I'm learning something different. I have to be learning something different today. And I have to be going the freeway. I have to go the freeway for life. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to be that way. And I'm learning how to just do I. I'm doing my word I here. And I'm learning how to become the best version of myself. How to become the best version of myself always. So my YouTube account is growing. I'm growing myself daily. I'm looking for better ways of thinking and doing and better ways of being. But that's how I feel. I feel different. I'm different and I'm making sure that you guys understand something much more, where I'm learning to find architecture in myself over here to see how good I am. See, so for myself, I have to just sit down next to a heater, I have to relax. I have to show myself to do much greater, and I just keep going. I keep going for the best way and function for myself to deliver content. It's something I do personally, and I'm learning. I'm learning how to do much greater for myself. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing myself a favor. I'm understanding soon. I have to work the 9 to 5 job. I have to get ahead of the game. So it's more how it is. I mean, you guys have to live life understanding to do greater. I mean, you guys have to live life understanding that there is always a greater way of life to live. But I want to plan my life ahead of myself, ahead of the game. I want to plan my life. I want to show you something. I feel, I feel much more alive today than ever before, and I'm learning that I'm on my own. If I talk positively today and every single day talk positively, then that's all I want to do. I want to make sure I'm talking positively with you and everything, and making sure that I'm alive and well, and I'm enjoying my life differently. So I have to drink my medication, and I just have to go and do that as well. So first of all, I just want to see my social media. I want to see the social media trends and what's going on around the world. But that's the thing. I'm actually learning all the time what's happening around the world, and I'm learning to do my life much greater regardless of the situation. So let's have a look. I feel that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning to see who's watching me. I'm learning to see that there is other people who come into the equation of life over here, who are actually watching me and doing something to at least do greater for myself. So I do greater regardless of the situation. And I'm actually just learning that for myself to plan my life ahead of the game. I want to plan my life ahead of the game. So for myself now, I'm learning that with my music production skills, I realize it's much more how I feel that I need to go and create much more than that. I have to make all those melodies come true. I have to make all these melodies come true. And I have to make a nice and beautiful track worthwhile where I can go and listen to it really much more differently. I have to listen to it differently. And I have to open up. I have to open up about everything, and I have to open up about how to do my life greater. So if you make the melodies first, then you make the track. I mean, you understand? I mean, make the melodies first, and then make the track. Apparently, that's what I'm doing. Apparently now, every single day I'm learning something. I'm learning to talk to you guys. I'm learning to be the best version of myself regardless of what's happening. And I'm warming myself up. I'm warming myself up because it gets cold in the morning around here because it's winter. So I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I wake up early, ready to start the day. I talk positively and I still love my music. I still do my music. I still do everything. I understand something. It's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I can do my life coaching video. I can see straight away how I'm uploading content online. And I just uploaded everything into Mega Drive. And it's never been that way. I see, at least for my longing over here, that my reputation on YouTube is going to skyrocket. Now let it be that way. Let it be. Because that's how I feel. I feel my YouTube account is growing, so let it be that way. And I feel that no matter what, my beautiful series of events of music production skills is something that I have to acquire much more, I have to learn much more about what's going on. And I have to show myself differently, a way for myself to improve myself, to grow myself differently, is what I'm talking about. So I find myself alone throughout life. And now, since I'm alone, I have to talk positively. And I feel that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I feel that other people are on drugs. I never want to be on drugs. I want to be learning something. I want to be growing for myself. I want to be getting ahead of the crowd. And now I have to read. I have to read something. But that's the thing. I have to do my financing too. I have to do my financing. I have to see how much money I have each day. And that's why I'm learning to accept what's going on. So I have to do my financing. So let's have a look. I see, so my financing is very important, guys. So I'll get out my spending tracker. I just go and say 27. I see now. I just write something over here, which is something to do with Google Australia, which is something to do with something. I say over here, which is 13. I see, so my financing comes in through my life over here, which is 1365, and just say food and drink. I'm actually getting ahead of the game. I'm getting ahead of the crowd now with what I'm doing always, and I'm understanding. I'm understanding straight away how I feel. So yep. I see now. If you want to grow yourself differently, you have to show yourself to be much greater for yourself. So just understand something about life, guys. I mean, understand that you guys have to do yourself a favor. Well, you guys have to enjoy yourself, yeah? See, $29 goes into, say, earphones, into MXP and GXP. Say, earphones, so $29 goes into GXP as well. And just say earphones. I see now, that's the thing. See, Google Australia, which is $27.55, which is today. I want to see this. I want to see what's going on about this stuff over here. I say Mega Drive. So Mega Drive is $27.55. So Mega Drive. And you have to become someone anyway. So I'm already a somebody online. So I see $40. I see $40 goes into food and drink. So 40.65 into food and drink. And you guys have to learn how to study upon what you're eating and what you're doing in life. So really help yourself to understand something, that you must go and grow yourself, yeah. I see $14.95 goes into Audible credit. See Audible credit. And just do it all in one. See $14.95 again goes into Audible credit. I say 6 over here. I say 677. So 677 goes into CXB. So 677.95 goes into what? I say into my calendar over here. I just let it be. I move on. I move on and just say into government allowance. I see another $14.95. So $14.95 goes into Audible credit. So what's Audible credit? I mean, Audible credit is an audiobook website where you get audio books. So when you have an audio credit, then you can actually get yourself an audiobook. So $14.95 into Audible credit. I see also $10.99 into Netflix. So into Netflix we go. I see again. I see again and again. I say Audible credit again. So 40. I see $14.95 into Audible credit. And again $14.95 into Audible credit again. See $14.95 into Audible credit again. See 16 this time. See $16 $1.45 into Audible credit. I see over here there is a YouTube Premium of $14.99. Just say YouTube Premium. I have to make some music, and there is a $6.90 going around over here, which is Mega Drive. See Mega Drive at $6.90. So Mega Drive at $6.90. And now I understand something. I see it's much more how I feel. That you guys have to understand straight away how I feel. That I'm learning. The government allowance is something I receive at the moment, which is government allowance. See 2011, see 20.11, see 20, see 20.11 is Audible credit. And $27 over here is $27.55 is Mega Drive. I learned something. I learned to just do my financing very quickly. So CXP is 708.15. Say government allowance. On the 30th of June, I have Netflix over here. On the 30th of June, which is $10.99. Just say Netflix. I have transaction fee. I have transaction fee over here, which is my transaction fee. So transaction fee. I can do much greater, guys. I can do much greater with my tone and what I'm doing over here. I'm doing something different. I'm looking to just explain myself into a better way for myself to prove that I see how people get popular. But it's much more how it is. I see it's much more how it is now. I say YouTube Premium. And you have to understand how you have to grow yourself regardless of the situation. See, anyway, I see $19. I see $19.86 goes into Audible credit. I see now I want to keep it going for now. And the 22nd of June, I see 6.90. So 6.90 is Mega Drive. So Mega Drive. And then I have another 6 over here, which is 677.95, which is government allowance. So now I say I'm learning something. So let's just say 0.09. So 0.09 is transaction fee. I can say transaction fee. And 0.09 again is transaction fee. So the 14th of June, I just check the 14th of June over here to just check it out to see what's going on with the 14th of June. So on this day, I understand on the 13th of June, I see on the 12th of June, on the 12th of June, I wrote this stuff where it's actually counting for myself to understand. The 13th of June, I have over here transport. So I write transport, so 10:41 over here on the 14th of June, on the 13th of June, so 10:41. So 10:41, I say transport. I say transport. I see how I have to go in the silent way throughout life, and it's much better for me now as well. I see now 9:29. I see 9:29 is food and drink. So food and drink, guys. I have food and drink. I see now on the 14th of June, it's something different, where I'm learning that it's just how it is. I see 5:22, I say transport. I say transport. I say 12:90 for food and drink. I say 12:90 food and drink. I say $2.86. I say $2.86. I say $2.86. Oh, I can see straight away how I feel. So $2.86 over here. So $2.86 is something to do with my beautiful locals. So locals. So $2.86 again. So vocals. I say now, I put that into MXP as well. So $2.86 into vocals. And $2.86 again. So $2.86 again into vocals. See now, I'm learning something, guys. I'm learning how to have much greater content for myself. And now let's just check that out. I feel that no matter what, that as people check me out, what I'm doing over here, I'm looking to just see straight away how I feel. I mean, so anyway, if you guys are checking out how you guys feel throughout life, then you guys have to understand straight away how there's a ridiculous amount of courage within you when you are doing something to help yourself to succeed. So this is exit. So this is SXP. See, so make sure you're counting the nice and beautiful days ahead of you, and that way you're learning how to strictly find courage and determination in yourself to actually love your life differently, guys. See, anyway, that if you can find that nice and beautiful deal where you're learning that you're becoming the best version of yourself regardless of the situation, that you can learn something from that. and you can learn something that other people never even have. So you can learn how to actually grow yourself differently. Yeah? I mean, learn how to be someone of high standard. And if you can do that for yourself, and you can always love yourself differently, and you can go and grow yourself in the best manner, then you can understand straight away how I feel. I see how I feel is very different to how you feel, guys. So make sure that you guys understand something around life. I mean, understand that what you need to do daily is find yourself doing much greater. So my GXP over here is something different, and I'm learning to help myself to really see exactly what I need to do. So you guys have to understand straight away that as I'm growing myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with life. I'm looking for better ways of showing myself to you guys differently, and you guys have to enjoy yourselves. So make sure that you understand how to go about it in a different way, and show yourself the important way of dealing with life for yourself and for something that you are. And that's it. But if you understand straight away how I feel now, I feel different. I feel that no matter what, that you guys understand straight away how I have to do my financing so I can live my life, and I have to just be someone far greater for myself, to love my life. I have to love my life differently. And that's it. For now, what I want to do is help myself to deliver information. So I woke up in the morning, and now I'm here just screaming to go and do my life over here. I'm actually learning anyway what I need to do, so my life is going ahead of the game, and I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning how to make music. I'm learning how to make music with myself over here, and I go and I deliver content that helps me move forward, and I see how much money I have totally. And total money I have already $2,400 in my account, and I have a super of about $4,439 right now, where I can give it to the tax organization and give the money back to the CTO. But I'll let it be that way. I promise you I'll let it be. I promise you it's much more how I feel, that if you want to grow yourself differently, then I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning something new. I'm learning to be abrupt with myself. So give attention so you can actually understand something. That today, before I do anything else, I want to help myself to make music as well. I want to help myself to do life. And I understand straight away that now, since I have to do something, I have to do something to help myself. So what I do is I have to go and do my nice and beautiful life in different ways, structures. I have to make sure I'm nice and beautiful for myself over here. I have to make sure I have that nice and beautiful theory of life to keep going, and I to go and do my medication. I have to go and take medication. I know take medication. I have to give myself medication. So that's the medication I really speak out. And it's more how I speak out the medication. and that way I'm learning about what I'm doing. I mean, you have to learn what you're doing in daily life to never really cool yourself, but to just grow yourself differently. So I'm learning. I'm getting back on my feet. I have to be quicker. I have to be quicker about how I really deal with life. And I remember how I was a cigarette smoker. I'm no longer a cigarette smoker. And I wake up in the morning never wanting to kill myself. I understand that now. So I feel good about that. I feel good that I never need a cigarette and a coffee when I wake up. See how old of a lifestyle I was living. I see now, what I want to do now is I want to enjoy myself to make long music. I want to extend my music so it be so long. Like, and then I want to make a 9-minute track from that. Now I have a Twinkled Little Star to do. I understand that. It's something I have to do for myself. But guess what? I realized Twinkle Little Star is something that I can continue doing. And do I want to do it? I say yeah. I want to do it. I want to do Twinkle Little Star. And I want to be able to finish it up in a better way. I realize now what I want to do now is help myself to enjoy life. I'm enjoying life and I want to help myself to do something greater. So I have to do something, yeah? I have to do something. So what I do is I do some images over here with these nice and beautiful racks over here. I do some nice and beautiful images over here with my writing material over here. And I have to upload it online. So I realize it's much more how it is. I feel that myself and my business is moving forward now. I'm moving forward with my business. I'm understanding straight away how I'm living life differently and I'm looking to do my life much greater. And I turn on the lights as well. Just get extra leverage. I get extra leverage over here with the lights. And a little bit that way. I realize now, for myself over here at least, that I'm learning something from my life. I'm learning to become the best version of myself. So, how do I do that? I mean, I become the best version by lifting myself and my skills, lifting the person I am, I'm learning from the situation, I'm learning from what I'm doing daily. I'm giving you everything I can in an audiobook program. I'm giving you as much as I can every single day. So much more how it is, yeah? I mean, learn how to persuade yourself how to do greater. And learn how to feel your way through that life. And that's it. I promise you. It's much more how I feel that no matter what, that there's a lot of competition. And there's a lot of competition and a lot of people who want to join Armin van Buuren's top class of individuals and stuff like that. So what I do is I move on from that. I move on and I just go and make my own music and I just go relax. I just go become great for myself and that's it. I'm always great. I'm always doing what I can to succeed for myself at least. I understand I have to watch other people and how they live life. But that is life, isn't it? And life is watching yourself grow. I mean, watch yourself the most is what I'm saying. I mean, just watch yourself the most. I mean, watch your life the most. I mean, never mind other people's lives. I understand. I mean, mind your own business. I mean, understand. I mean, go and find yourself successful at least. and go and find yourself doing much greater for yourself. I mean, yes, then, approaching my own family has no time to watch me and to grow with me over here. Actually, nobody has time except I for myself over here. Actually, now, you must understand, if you're giving away your time, you give away your time to people who love you, and that's how you have to understand straight away how you grow. In the understand, I mean, grow differently, and then you're going to learn the secret art of persuasion every single day to yourself. You're going to understand straight away how you need to grow yourself, yeah? And grow yourself differently. For you now, every single day I'm learning that nice and beautiful art of being able to every single day stretch out my magnetism in life to grow myself, yeah? I'm growing myself differently. I'm making sure I have that nice and beautiful therapy with myself over here to enjoy myself differently. So what I'm gonna do is eat spaghetti today. I'm gonna have some spaghetti today. I can make some noodles now in the morning. So yeah, I can make some soup as well. And that's the thing. I mean, go and enjoy life. I mean, enjoy your life at least. I mean, be someone who loves your life differently. So it's much more how I feel. I feel different. I feel different because I'm learning how to upload my life into greater depths. I understand. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking to help myself to elaborate much greater. Actually, it's much more how it is. So as I grow myself differently, I promise you, people have to find much more happening. So people have no time to read from me in life, but I'm still doing my legacy. I'm still doing something to improve upon my legacy in life. And that's the thing. I promise you, as long as I improve and improve and improve, I promise you, it's more how it is. I'm never rushing. I never want to be rushing music production and all this. I want to be learning something. I want to be learning something along the way. But I'm never recording the screen anymore because it's something that works to do live, but I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel that you guys can see what I'm doing in terms of life through my words and through the zip file package. I'm rushing out exactly like that. I'm sure you can see exactly what I've done in terms of my music production, and it saves me money and time, and I go in a more affordable way as well. And that's the case for me, and I'll let it be that way. I mean, make sure you understand straight away how you guys have to grow yourself into a champion. I mean, understand? I mean, going to be someone far greater than yourself daily. I understand? Because that way you're going to be correspondent to yourself. And I have to do my synonyms and antonyms today. And I have to stick to the words. I have to be in the words all day long. And I understand straight away how people are going to be calling me very soon. And I understand straight away how I need to love myself, yeah? I need to love myself, but where's the injection and what do I do with the injection? And how do I really get ahead of the game? I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning how I need to give my number. I gave my number, and I understand that my number ends with 944. And then my word I. And my word I is something different, so as I grow myself differently, I'm learning how today is what day. See, today is a Saturday, and today's a Saturday, and today people are at home and they're doing their own jobs. See, now I'm doing my own job as well. I'm doing my own job, and I'm getting out of the game really quickly. So today I have to go into the shopping centre over there, but I have to go to Liverpool shopping centre. And now, why Liverpool? Because Liverpool over here is available for me to go to Liverpool. And now, in order for me to get my dad's car, I have to make sure that I can go now to the shopping centre to go and get my stuff, but I have to ask him first. But he's sleeping. Which now, that's the thing. I mean, bro should never ever grab his car. I mean, I never want to grab his car without asking him first. See, now it's much more how it is. I'm not sure though. I promise you, it's much more I understand Jesus Christ never ever touches people's belongings without asking first. So Jesus Christ gets himself in a position where he never has to ask in the first place. I mean, in a sense, so for myself at least, I realize it's much more how I feel. I have to ask him. I have to wake him up and ask. So, a little bit that way for now. And if I ask him, apparently it's more how I have to rely on him every single day to go and get my food and drink. Apparently it's more how I feel that if I never do ask him, I'm doing myself a favor over here. I'm doing myself a favor to go over there and to do my nice and beautiful content over there. And I have my clothing over here, so my clothing is excellent for now. And that's it. I promise you. I'll make sure I never do my fashion photos unless it's no lockdown. I get to do my content, I get to increase my way of life over here. I see straight away how I feel. I feel different. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning the key architecture of life over here. I'm learning some skills around myself over here. I'm learning to become the best, but how do I become the best now? I mean, the best is already yet to come. And I'm already the best. I'm already the best in what I do. I understand. I mean, much more than that in my life. I'm much more than just a guy. I'm much more than what I am. Because I consider myself to be something great. I see now, every single day, I'm learning how to just enjoy myself. I'm enjoying myself differently. I'm enjoying my better way of life over here. I'm enjoying myself to grab everything I have and put it down into manifestation for myself, to grow myself differently and to help myself to deliver information is what I'm doing. So as you guys deliver information services, you'll find a way to live your life much greater. So after this, I want to make sure I just go and do my music production. Now with Hans Zimmer, this track, I realize it's much more how it's very slow and I have to go and create something much more than that. I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning how to enjoy myself in the differences of life over here. I have to make something popular, so I have to make sure I can go and do what I set out to do much greater, and I have to do up the sounds, I have to do up all this nice and beautiful music production that I'm doing in my life. And I feel that no matter what, I'm learning to love myself, yeah. I'm learning to love myself differently. So I never kill anybody. I'm very positive, and I'm very much more likely to help myself to elaborate with myself to enjoy. I'm enjoying my life, so I'll let it be that way. So every single day I'm learning that if you want to do something to help yourself to succeed, then help yourself find much greater time freedom, and find yourself some time freedom, and look at the words of life and study upon something that you want to do. I mean, what you want to do is you have to understand and you have to do something to help your life. So what I want to do is, if I grab his car in silence now and he calls me, and now if that happens, then I understand straight away that what I need to do is grab myself. So I understand that Jesus Christ never wants to grab his car in silence, does he? First, Jesus Christ says, ask and you shall receive. First, I need to go and grab myself differently. I need to go and ask him. But the thing is, Jesus Christ, does he ask him to grab the car? Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. That's the thing. If I approach him, he gets angry. Understand? See, so I've been listening to a style of trance music, and I can say that differences in making music is different now for everybody. And I make music differently. I make music differently, but eventually I pump my music in the nightclub regardless of them. So what I want to do is help myself to deliver information. So I have to go and wash my cutlery and my bowl. I have to have a shower. I have to get myself a razor to get myself some razors. And I give myself some razors today. I had to plan my life now, to write down what to get at the store. But as now, where do I want to go? I want to go in a silent direction. First, now, ask Jesus Christ what to see though. And Jesus Christ says, if you want to ask, and you shall receive what you ask for. I try never to speak to other people, so I try to make sure that I release somebody in people's lives before I ask. And you have to understand that if you have to ask other people to borrow their stuff, then you're relying on other people. Understand? All I'm saying is never rely on other people for anything. Try to go and never ask other people. And try to sum an account for yourself to try and do greater for yourself. To listen to life and to actually love your life, yeah? Go see how it is. And if you understand me every single day and what I say is what I do, then understand that no matter what, that people are different. And if you're different, you have to make sure that you're learning life every step of the way. You have to be learning life and you have to enjoy yourself. So my time over here, my dad is going away, but I'm planning my life differently. I'm actually looking at life. I can see life is happening for me. So this house, in terms of where I am now, is going to fade away very soon as well. And I want to show you guys very quickly that I'm learning my nice beautiful architectures of life. I'm learning different thought systems. I'm learning how to become wise with myself. So what I want to do is I want to eat noodles I eat some noodles, and I never be that way. Oh, I ate some noodles, so what I do is I'll never be that way. I'm gonna make some noodles now. Make some noodles, I eat, I relax. I eat 3 noodle cups over here, and now I have some soup that I can make. I make some soup in the morning, but I'll never be that way. Let it be. And I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning to just open up, to try and never wake my dad. I never want to wake him up. I'm trying to understand yourself. If you need to have food for yourself daily, you need to go get food daily. You're going to get food somewhere where you are responsible. So be responsible for your life and travel to get food. You understand? And go for a walk. And go for a walk and carry your food. Walking. You understand? What's my favorite holiday? Is it going to Liverpool to get my food and drink, or walking it over here? Once you're walking it to the shop over here, it's much more faster for me personally to just walk it to the store than it is for me to go all the way to Liverpool. I understand that. So what I do is I let myself leave off the hook. I let myself do my life over here in different ways and help myself to see exactly what I'm doing over here. So enjoy life. Enjoy it because of enjoy your life. You from me, guys? So for myself over here today, I have business to do, but I'm much more orchestrational in how I do my business. I'm much better in terms of my life over here, in terms of how I do my business for other people. I'll let it be that way. I'm turning on the killer, and I just did turn on the killer, but learn how to prosper for yourself regardless of what's happening. And for myself to prosper is to make music now on my YouTube account. You can upload my music online into YouTube, and it's the best idea for me personally to make music. So what music do I make? I make something for nothing. And if you start a project, then finish it. And finish the project. You understand? And set it up differently and make sure you understand straight away how you have to learn to grow yourself differently, and you have to learn how to have live instruments in your accordance of what you're doing. And you have to show yourself love and devotion as well, that you love yourself and there's somebody here in terms of life as well. And you have to show people this, and otherwise they never believe you. You understand? When you show people something about you that is straightforward and that people want to see, alright? Then that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, do a greater job for yourself and learn how to prosper and become abundant. I never need cigarettes in my life, but since I've actually quit cigarettes, I feel greater. I feel greater now. I have more money in my pocket. I have more money in my pocket. I have more health. I have more health and money in my pocket now than ever before, because I chose to quit cigarettes, I chose to quit caffeine, I chose to make a life for myself much greater, I chose to fix my nose, I chose a lot of aspects of life much greater than now. But now I realise my music production's coming up. I have to produce more music. But what can I do with my Hans Zimmer track over here is I create all the melodies first. I create all the melodies, and then I structure it together. I do something different this time. And now I understand that there's a lot to go and there's a long time to go in making music. But guess what? I promise you, it's not how I feel. I feel we have to make music in life. I have to make music, and I just make 1 hour tracks, in terms of 1 hour music tracks. And now Mozart's music track, I promise you, there's more parts to it, and I can add. I promise you, I have to do it. I have to do it. I realise it's much more how I feel. And as I go and grow myself, that everything's nice and beautiful for me. And I'll never be that way. I'm making music, I'm making my nice and beautiful ways of life over here. And I just let it be that way. I let it be that way. I mean, you guys have to understand straight away how I feel. I feel different. I feel, no matter what, that my life is such a beautiful life. That I have to always see exactly how successful I am. I'm always told I'm successful by myself. I always tell myself I'm very successful. Because I am. I'm very successful, guys. And you have to learn how to just be ahead of the game. So, for myself over here, I mean, what can I do? I mean, the best thing I can do is upload everything into Mega Drive and I'll move on very quickly. I'll move on, and I understand straight away how I'm doing something to succeed. I'm doing something to help my life to succeed, but are people going to listen to this? Well, she maybe. But I have to upload it into YouTube. And now I have this over here where I can upload some nice and beautiful hours of content into YouTube. And I have to go and study upon helping myself to do that. So let's have a look over here in terms of what we have that I can use over here to study upon help myself to upload something into YouTube. So it's right here. So you guys have to understand that what I'm doing over here is my nice and beautiful way of life. I have a nice and beautiful dog right here. So now I'm learning how to orchestrate my life over here differently. I'm looking to help myself to do greater. I mean, let's have a look at ICU courses over here. But I'm just doing eye over here first. I'm never blind. I'm somebody who can see. I mean, level B. Let's have a look over here. I essentially have to go into videos. I have to go into how-to series. See how-to courses. See how-to courses. So this is a different course. It's going up online now. See, that's a different course that has to go online. To how-to series. And I have to upload it online into how-to series. And let's have a look over here. That I'm learning something about my life over here. See, so you guys have to understand what I'm doing. A little bit that way. And I have the actual vocal track over here as well, which is just
I have the audio track here, and a little bit that way, and I upload that one too online. I see now, for myself at least, I understand that my life is going a different way now. And now, since it's going a different way, I'm learning that I can go and never frustrate myself, but learn to appreciate myself in different ways. And I'm learning how to go and do I. So I do I.